Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
The next game.
Yes.
Muftau Nabila Abdullah, President Sports. CK, you made so many changes. Martin Entry came in from Maxwell back home. For the first time, you paired Wahab and Abdul Ghani, and then Daniel Dakwa, who hasn't played for nearly 10 months. You brought on these players. What necessitated that decision, and how impactful were they for you in this game?
Well, Hakaku was suspended, he couldn't play, and the next thing is who could play on the left side, and we thought it wise that Dakwa had the best opportunity to play, and I think it was a risk. Sometimes you have to risk, and I'm happy for that boy. He did very well. And, I thought he couldn't last the 90 minutes. Again, he surprised me, so I'm very happy for him. Of course, Maxwell in the last few matches hasn't really done well. Obviously, people might not know he was playing with injury. And now the injury is now serious. And so he's going to be off probably for 6 or 12 months, maybe. And so we then thought it was again to bring in who's the next to play, which was Matthew. And I think he also did well. I mean, I've always said that the way our setup is, once you bring somebody in, you'll be able to fit in. Maybe not exactly as the other players played in. So we're very, very happy. They composed themselves. They cope very, very well with the situation and played very well. Yes. We will try our best. I mean, we'll keep on doing what we believe in it. And last time we went to Nkana, we were back by 3 goals, and that was our worst game so far. Again, criticism in the direction of us not having the chance to qualify. Today we won 3-0, which, even though we won 3-0, we won 3 without conceding a goal. And that is very, very important for me and my boys. Anytime we try to protect or defend very well, most of the time the opponent gets a goal, and we were able to score 3 without conceding. That is a very, very good sign. I can't tell you that. I mean, we have the next game coming on, and we will see how it takes us.
Yeah, there was you could see the way the young boys played, and for sure you've seen our working on the young boys. You know, with the under 20, the one who played the central defender is under 21. The one who played the wing is under 21 also. So we could see they were taking this team. First I want to identify the young ones, those who can play at this level. Then you can say, no, this team has got a future. So I'm happy with the way the boys have played. Ever since he played the World Cup under 20, this is the best game he has played now. So he has come in, and it wasn't easy for us. So we missed 2 central defenders, Richard Okran and Musa from Kenya. They are our dependable central defenders, but we had to bring Ben Ba on the central defense. He's a left-footer. So I'm happy the way the boys have played, and I hope they will maintain the same spirit in the coming games. Yeah, Samba is a seasoned player, good player, and he has played at high level. And it's happy we are having him in our setup. The only thing is I bought Samba when he was injured. And being an experienced coach, I thought maybe we need cover to add value in this team. At the same time, he's a player who is on recovery. I'm hoping in the coming 2 or 3 weeks he will recover fully and he will come and add value in the team.
Yes, Coach, my name is Julo Shula of KUMASI. Coach, this question goes to you. The protocol you saw in Zambia, you managed to beat them by 3-1. And then Asante Kotoko, you saw here too. Because prior to the start of the game, I've listened to your CEO on a particular network. You sounded very confident. And I listened to you as well. And you also sounded very happy that you're going to beat Kotoko. But eventually you lost by 3-0. And then to you, Coach CK, I first of all would have to commend you and your outfit for such a wonderful performance. And my question here is this: how did you manage to do it? Because the first time this season, in this very competition, that you managed to win without having to concede a goal at home, how did you manage to do it?
So, yeah, for sure, Nkana is a big team, with a good technical staff, a working technical staff. We have lost, we have accepted defeat, but if you look at the whole game, for sure, considering I know how Asante Kotoko supporters behave, the way they love this team, but today, at the same time, there was a minute where they had to keep quiet, watching the game. So you can tell how big the team is, but unfortunately, our first goalkeeper today didn't perform to his level best, and he considered the schoolboy's mistakes, which made Kotoko to come. And that's how we lost the game. Otherwise, it was a good game.
Coach, we also made mistakes in Zambia. silly mistake.
It was the defenders, man. It's a goalkeeper.
That is football. You cannot do. I'm telling you. Anyway,
Coach, sorry, before you answer my friend's question, they are just saying this is the first time in 6 years that you've not considered in a game here.
First time in 6 years. Yes. Okay. Well, I wasn't worried about how we could possess the ball. I was worried about how we could defend. And throughout the week, unfortunately, we started late. Wednesday, we thought we would start on Tuesday training. And on our way back home, I had in mind what to do. And I went throughout the week with the defenders. And I kept talking to them, of course, what to do. My biggest worry was that, we were going to change the setup. Dakwa came in, and Wahab as well also came. So I was a bit worried, but hey, these boys gave me a good match, which I'm very proud of.
Bossman?
Yes. You see, it's a worry. I mean, how some of us see the game. All of you here, I respect all your views, and I like positive criticism. But if it's been personal and it's not, then it's not too good. I wasn't worried about myself. I was worried about the boys. This was the moment we needed anybody who is a loving fan of Kotoko. And some were very, very negative, and it's really affected the boys. And it takes, you guys might not know what it's taking for us to get here. When we came from the right, when we landed to this moment, it's been very, very difficult. In my career as a coach, I think it's been a bigger journey than everything I've done. To talk to them, to let them believe in themselves, because they listen to all the things that has been said about them and all that. And I think sometimes we're a little bit too harsh on our boys. And you must watch. If you love this team, there are things you have to see, the reality on the ground. This moment, before we came here, before this match, the boys needed all of you. If you are radios, whatever, the boys needed all of you. And I think some have shown it, but what happened was a bit too negative. And I think maybe we should learn from it.
Oh, sorry, just for clarity,
months, sorry. Between 12 weeks and 6 months. That is, if he goes on operation, if there will be surgery, then it will be shorter. If he's not going to do surgery, then it's going to be that long.
Yeah, my name is Ebo Apia. Freelance. Coach, congratulations. CK. And what I've noticed is that of all the matches we've played, we seem to play our first half very well at a high tempo. And then on the second half, we drop. Any particular reasons, and whether you've taken notice of it and how we
didn't drop, but you saw the opponent as well.
Yes, it's true.
Opponent, of course, they played better than they did in the first half. Probably maybe we surprised them. We didn't want to give them any chance at all. We pressed, and pressing takes a lot of energy out of you, and so we did it. We managed to get our 3 goals. You know, in this game we had a plan. The plan was first win, then keep a clean sheet. And so first we won in the first half 3-0. Then the next thing is to keep a clean sheet, and that's what we did, and it worked for us.
Congratulations.
We don't have poor attackers in the second half. Like I said, strategically we look at the opponent, what we can do, and if it's possible, let's finish the game on time. Let's win the game if possible in the first half, and that is what we've seen. Most of the time we give a lot out in the second half. When we play Al Hilal in Sudan, first half we were poor, in the second half we attacked them, and so it depends on how you see it. We gave a lot out. The weather was, very, very hot, and obviously once you are leading, you give a lot out, and you get the necessary results. Then in the second half, of course, you expect the opponent also to come at you, and that is what most of the time happens. When we played Zesco, it was the same story, but before they said Jack, we're gone, and that's it.
Now, what does that mean for Zambian football? This result.
Yeah, just as I said earlier, we've attracted the defeat. But if you look at the tournament we are in, it's not about home and away results. We beat Kotoko in Zambia. We didn't come here to come and defend the community. We wanted to lose maybe 1-0 so that we celebrate our win in Zambia. So that was not our mission. We came here to play soccer, to come and collect maximum points. But we beat them 3-1. We have lost 3-0. And it's 4-5 what?
5-1.
Against 2 Zambian teams. Let's go they lost 2-1. And we have lost 3-0. We hammered them with Kotoko. So if you calculate well, maybe you see the differences. So what I'm saying is, it's football, and it is the tournament. Whether you score 10-0, even the team which will score 1-0, they can qualify to the finals. So we have to be careful in this tournament. It's the way you collect maximum points. So they have collect maximum points, and yes, we collect maximum points. And if you look at that, we are on par on points. So what matters is the next 2 games. We have to prepare very well. Both teams got to go on that, so that we can see how far we go in this tournament.
Come again?
I'm asking, you have showered plays on your back line for not conceding. And you mentioned that Daniel Dapak played well, he surprised you. I'm asking if you already have headache drafting in your captain who was suspended for this game.
No. I mean, before we went to Zambia, I told Dapak that he's going to play. I just told him. And we worked so hard on him the last weeks. And I know how good he is. It's a big plus for us. Once we have people on board who can, do a good job. But the captain is always a captain, So this question is no. No.
So he's coming back for sure.
Of course, he's our captain and he's the head of the team. So.
Thank you.